wake up. Wiiteen. Wiiteen. Wiiteen! What the hell? Oh, I'm sorry, Wiiteen. I had to wake you up. What the fuck are you doing? Scare the shit out of me, man! God! I'm sorry, but there's something you need to see. Seriously? Don't do that, okay? You freaking shocked me, okay? Wiiteen. Do you know who I am? Yeah, of course I do, Cypher. Okay, good. He didn't alter your memory. Can you tell me what's going on? Just follow me and I'll explain everything. What is all this? Headquarters. We'll be safe here. Look, a lot of things have changed, and I'm gonna need a favor from you. I'm gonna need you to catch me up on what's going on here first. Fine, okay. Malin used a mystic stone to reset reality to his liking. How do you know all this? Because reality was reset once before, when that Cypher duplicate blew up a while back. Malin managed to manufacture this rock that can bend space and time in whatever shape or form he likes. You can do that? If powerful enough, you can do it and you won't even know what's happening until it's too late. If all this is true, then why were you pretending to be a doctor? Okay, it might just be past all the questions for now because I need your help. I need to review something. Is it a bad cartoon? Yeah. Really? Okay, look, I'm not interested in doing reviews anymore. Why don't you find someone else? Wiiteen? There is no one else. Malin wiped out anyone who stood against him. The ones left are unwilling or too scared to take a stand. You may not be the best viewer out there, or even the most know, but right now you're all we got. Look, just do a couple more reviews, and then after this is over, and after Malin is taken down, you never have to make reviews again. Do we have a deal? What do you want me to do? Review an episode from Futurama called Neutopia. That's a good place to start. And don't worry, I'll fill you on everything that happened afterwards, okay? Alright, I don't know much about Futurama though. You'll be fine either way. Alright then. Okay, I'll be upstairs watching and using the intercom if you need anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine, thank you. So, after all the shit that I went through trying to review the Emoji Movie, I think I'm going to take on a more simple episode today. Or should I say an episode that comes off as juvenile and flat-out stupid. Neutopia from Futurama. I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just dive into this. It turns out Planet Express is going to bankruptcy, and despite Leela and Amy coming with a few ideas to save the place, all the guys just brush off their ideas, and say give the two of them and the barber to pose for a sexy calendar. And of course it doesn't work out well.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Well, you should have talked louder. Fortunately, I came up with a brilliant idea to save Planet Express. We'll turn it into a commercial airline.
But that was my idea.
Then you should have talked louder.
Okay, look, I haven't watched the show that much, and even I know this is not how the characters normally act. But most of the episode, the whole joke here is that all of the men act like lazy, sexist idiots to the women working there. Oh, and they're also really bad at their jobs. That's the joke. And this gets old after like 5 minutes.
Oh, please, Leela. Who ever heard of a plane with a woman president? We can't trust a woman's math. Count again.
Are we at the fair yet, Mommy?
Yeah, because this isn't going to be annoying or tedious to sit through at all. So the crew turns the Planet Express into a commercial airline, and of course they have all the women posing in these sexy outfits again, and all of the men are not able to do any kind of work. This results in their ship running out of fuel and they crash on a barren planet filled with mercury.
But whatever we are, I'm the leader of it.
Leader? Fat man, you couldn't even run a bath.
Well, you sure can run something. Your mouth.
Look, if I want to see a bunch of bland, unlikable characters starting drama and bickering over petty shit, I would watch shows like Riverdale. And I know I just pissed off so many Riverdale fans. Well, guess what? I don't give a shit. Then we get this giant sentient rock with magic that comes out of nowhere and talks to all of them. Okay, even for Futurama singers, this is dumb. And if that wasn't bad enough, the rock has a couple of tests to see which gender is better. Yeah, because episodes that depict one gender being outright better than the other will clearly be met with positive critical reception. You already know what I'm talking about. Anyways, The Rock gets some truly mind-bending, difficult questions to answer.
How many calories are in a small green tea yogurt? Name any 12 of the Desperate Housewives. How was your day?
Seriously, those are pretty tough. How's it going down there? I'm good, Cypher. Why are you checking up on me now? Well, I just thought that you can put off some more energy in the review, that's all. So you're saying it's a monotone? Just a little bit. Cypher? Yeah? I'm good as is. Okay, I'm trying. Because I'm the one doing you a favor, and you're harping on my acting skills. Okay. Don't bother me again. Okay, Wiiteen, I got it. Okay, so a new challenge is set for all of them, for one group to reach an icy cave first, and the other group will be bored alive. But of course, all the men act all stupid and refuse to take anyone's help, despite being lost. But the women here are just as stupid with them seeing mirages of a clearance sale. Oh, that's good. So instead of all the men running around like idiots alone, we have every one of these characters being stupid now. That definitely makes this episode better. But Leela does come up with a plan to supercharge Amana, or Amina, or whatever, with a gas compressor so she can provide them with enough cool air to get to the cave. Unfortunately, the only gas compressor around is in Bender's ass, so the barber goes out and steals it. But Hermes gets the same idea and steals one of Amanda's parts. They end up fighting at first, but that leads to some sweet, passionate love. Okay, it's starting to get a bit dirty in here. Let's move on. All of them fail to get to the cave anyways, and nearly die until the Rock comes back and just teleports under the cave. Yeah, that was a real waste of time. Then the Rock uses his powers to neuter all of them, and once this happens, all of them easily get along with each other.
Look, associates, I made a hammock from our clothing.
How industrious.
Do you mind if we sleep with you?
I have no opinion.
For some reason, this episode thinks that a person's male or female genitalia determines their entire personality, and I thought the person would be more clear-headed and everybody would get along better. You know, a human's genitalia isn't just used for sexual urges. You guys might want to sit down for a little bit because I'm going to go a little bit into sexual education here right now. Well, you're probably already sitting down, so I'll just start. There are two different ways that I know of for human beings to reproduce offspring. Wiiteen, what are you doing? I'm talking a little bit about the reproductive cycle here. Don't talk about that! Why not? Because it's inappropriate and this video will have a greater chance of getting taken down. Okay, alright, fine. But did you at least get the point I was trying to make? Yes, I got it. Now keep going, please. Fine, I was just trying to get out sexual education to the masses, but whatever, let's get back to this. Hermes and La Barbara want their body parts back so they can have sex again, but the Rock somehow screws up and now all the women are men and all the men are now women. And before the Rock can fix it, Zap randomly shows up and kills it. So they're stuck like that, I guess. Now, you realize there's only 4 minutes left before the episode ends. If they bother focusing more on the gender swap, instead of everyone walking through a barren planet and bickering over petty shit, it could have made this episode just a little bit better. I know Freaky Friday plotlines are old at this point, but I'd rather have that than what we have right here. Whatever. So, it turns out that all the women hate being men, but all the men enjoy the perks of being women. Again, these 3 characters can't catch a break. But then they get all the guys to pose in sexy photo shoots, and I'm not going to show them here for your sake, and so this will violate any family-friendly guidelines. I really hope shit like this doesn't go anywhere beyond the dark side of DeviantArt. So it ends up with them succeeding in selling the disturbing sexy calendars, and now the magical rock that looks a lot like Doug Dimmadome for some reason comes down and turns everyone back to normal for the most part, and leaves. And that was Neutopia, folks. Look, this episode wasn't completely terrible, and it ended on a nice note, I guess. But the majority of this was just stupid. For most of it, it has all the main characters running around, bickering and fighting with each other, and makes all the men look like misogynistic idiots. Not to mention it has a weird message of male and female body parts determine your entire personality. Every man with a dick attached is lazy, stupid, sloppy, and just a suffer to be around because they have to show how manly they are by being extremely sexist. And every woman has tons of emotions and loves to go shopping. This episode doesn't do a good job at portraying different genders. If you really want to watch a gender-flipped episode done right, go watch The Boy Who Would Be Queen from the Fairly Odd Parents. It's not that great, but it's better than this. I will admit, even the Fairly Odd Parents can't stay away from gender stereotypes. Even if you didn't take all of that into account, this is just a majority of the characters acting out of character for the sake of the plot. Instead of getting a weird but fun gender swap episode, most of it we get all the characters arguing with each other and walking on a barren planet. At the end of the day, this is an episode you can't possibly take seriously, and this was definitely a dub episode of Futurama that I would most likely skip over. But, at least when the show started to get stale, they stopped after a while, instead of dragging their show down even further down the toilet bowl. But that's for another day. Okay, Cypher, I'm done. Cypher? Cypher, what are you doing? What the fuck is this? Have you been live tweeting my review? Wiiteen, you don't understand what we're up against. Yeah, I do. You're trying to make us into Twitter junkies. Twitter junkies? Really? What's that? You know, people who shamelessly follow a bunch of people on Twitter for attention. I'm not stooping down to that low. Wiiteen, I don't have the time to worry about your values, and this isn't just for attention. I'm trying to draw more people like us towards our side. I don't give a shit. I'm not becoming a Twitter junkie. Well, guess what? If Malin takes over and kills us, you'll be too dead to care. Okay, you don't have to scream all the time, Cypher. I mean, I'm right here, and your voice is literally piercing my eardrums. Sir, we have a location on the targets. Should we be prepared to engage? Not yet, Lieutenant. Not yet. I want to fuck with them for a little bit. I know they're not going to stand a chance with the new system put in place. We are on the verge of a brand new world. And soon, it'll be all mine.